questing to feast on this extremely sought after, rare, and iconic whiskey. Bunnahabhain 12.
Bunnahabhain 12.
Aged for 12 years. Now this whiskey, it's compared to other top tier whiskies, Lagavulin and Lafroig. And today we have the honour of trying it with our own two mouths.
I've never tried this whiskey before, so I'm very much looking forward to it.
I had it 18 months ago and I don't remember the flavour, but I remember it was very complex.
That's what I keep hearing, is that it's a very complex whiskey.
Yeah.
The lightest of the Islers,
Mmm.
and quite complex. The least amount of smoke of the Islers. So I'm just keen to get in. And
What's the price point of this whiskey again?
so I picked it up for 100.
That's decent.
Yeah.
Was it on special? Normally 110 or so? And that's 100 AUD.
Yeah.
Australian dick.
Interesting. Cool.
Looks waxy.
Yeah.
It's just lightly coloured cork. It's focusing on my face.
Bloody. I guess that's what it's designed to do, maybe.
Ooh, it's got a soury smell. It smells like fermented wine a little. Is that aged in like a sherry cask or a wine cask?
So I'll read out the good details for us in a minute.
Ah, it's quite dark.
It is dark, isn't it? Yeah, cool.
Sure.
Thank you, sir.
That is a premium dark whiskey. Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I get a lot of sweetness out of whiskies and this smells sweet.
Our 12-year-old is matured in sherry, bourbon and whiskey casks for a tranquil balance of soft, sweet fruit and nuts with a hint of seaside smoke that is a malt with many layers to explore.
Oh, that's lovely. Well read, Rob.
A little hiccup on the reading there, but...
Did you? I did not hear it.
I felt it.
Mm.
Alright, here we go.
Let's have a whiff.
And remember not to swirl too much.
True that. It seems so natural to swirl it. It's like a bad habit. It's like in golf when you swing and you do the wrong technique.
Definitely the bourbon coming through.
Mm.
That bourbon cask. Yeah, vanilla.
I'm getting a lot of sherry.
Oh yeah, I just picked that up.
It's like it's a sharp, almost a wine fragrance.
Ooh yeah. Interesting. Oh, it's got a chocolate kind of note.
I don't know why, but I prefer dark whiskies. Just, I feel like when they're lighter, it's so silly, but it's like, oh, it's watered down, it's so light. Even though I know that's not true. But when it's dark, I'm like, oh, this has been aged in some tumultuous mix.
Yeah. Raisin.
Ooh.
Definitely getting that. Sort of a
Raisin.
Christmassy, Christmas pudding kind of.
Oh yes. Christmas pudding, I can imagine that on a Christmas pudding. Raisin, all I'm getting is a sourdough raisin. Just a bit of yeast humour.
Alright, do we want to go in?
Let's go.
Cheers.
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 Cheers, everyone at home watching. Get some of this. Woohoo! Does not disappoint.
Wow.
Oh, I'm definitely getting dried fruit.
I'm like in a 1800s Christmas feast. You know, like it's dark and snowing outside, but you've got roasted delicious goodies on the table. And
Goodies. This is going so good.
yeah.
I imagine it's like
Mistletoe.
Viking feast or mistletoe, but like, yes, we've got delicious goodies.
Delicious goodies.
1800s, you say?
Yeah, 1800s, so like Dickensian times.
Oh, Dickensian.
Yes.
So, what does that mean? It means it's like it's over 100, right? Dickensian.
Well, Dickensian's just Dickens. So Charles Dickens,
Oh.
all of his novels were written during the 1800s. That's where he set his novels.
Oh, and that's a phrase, Dickensian.
Yes.
It's his theme.
Yep.
Oh, cool.
Yep.
I've got dried fruit sitting on a big carpet. You know what? It is what it is.
It is. It is. Definitely that.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, the nose on this is beautiful. Beautiful nose.
The nose of Lisa, Mona Lisa. Great whiskey.
That's delicious.
It is. It's so yum.
I'm trying to detect the peat. But yeah, I guess as they say, it's very faint.
It's subtle. I think it makes the other flavors more pronounced because it's got a little bit of a faint peaty aftertaste.
Someone brought up, who was it? One of the YouTube channels I was watching brought up a good point. It's that, yeah, this is an Isla, but it's with peat dialed back, so you get all these other flavors coming through. So it'll be very interesting to see what, like a Lefroy or an Ardbeg would taste like if the peat was dialed back, that smokiness.
Probably similar to this.
Yeah, that's true. It tastes like this, isn't it?
This is it. Great whiskey though, man.
I like that a lot. That's just a delicious sipping whiskey.
Definitely. I'd say...
Cigar would go delicious.
Oh yeah, it would. The sweet of the whiskey with the dank of the cigar.
Yeah, this is almost like a dessert whiskey.
I think the peatiness, there's a bit of a strong punch at the end, and it doesn't taste that peaty, but I think the peat is involved with the strong punch at the end.
Yep. Wow.
What a whiskey. Well, I've got you. What have you been doing?
Not much.
I was walking down the street the other day, bumped into this old guy, had a walking stick, nearly knocked him over, but didn't. It was a near miss.
Yeah, you would have felt bad.
Well, nearly would have felt good. Yeah, just joking, of course. He bumped into me.
I just been resting and trying to get the back better, because I just want the back to be better. That's all I want.
You're bringing better back. Yeah.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah, for those that don't know, Rob had a humping incident. No, it's not. Well, he said he's trained at working out, but...
Just doing bodyweight squats. That's true, though.
Yeah.
And just, yeah.
Raw squats.
At the bottom, muscle in the back, just pulled or tore or severed from the bone. Not that one.
Did sever?
And yeah, it's currently been, 2.5 weeks? I felt like it was better a couple of days ago. Now it's feeling worse. So I probably aggravated it.
Interesting. Did you do anything to aggravate it? Anything different? Different positions you've been working in?
No. No. So anyway, I'll go back to the doctor and see what they say.
I just want to get this hair off your hat.
Yeah, go for it.
I've been looking at it.
Yeah.
Yeah, going to the doctor. That's a good thing about living in Australia. Good medical system, good healthcare system. I hear America's pretty... Here goes the bit that's going to get edited out.
Fair enough.
Yeah, fair enough. Australia has a good healthcare system, better than America. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's really all. I've been playing a bit of guitar.
That's nice. What have you been jingling? Have you been writing new stuff?
Yes, but very macro level writing.
So I don't even know what that means.
So essentially looking at all the songs. Oh yeah, this is the thing that the chair just popped out. Oh yep. Nothing but the best on this show.
The chair penis.
Just got to fix the chair mid podcast, YouTube cast.
Humble beginnings result with huge endings.
So by macro songwriting, I mean getting all the songs that I've fully written and partially written, and then what I actually did was sort of thought about what would go in an album. So I'm like, okay, this is album 1, that's what would have, and album 2, this is what would have. So I've got enough solid songs that I think are good to have 2 albums at the moment with 11 tracks each.
What? You got 22 songs?
So not fully written. So this is what I mean by macro writing. So I've that overarching, I know what I want, and now I need to go in to each of these songs that I've got maybe like a riff to, or a melody to, or a chorus to.
And build it.
And complete what I believe the song to be, the essence of the song in my mind. So like maybe I've only got a chorus of a song, but I know what I want that song to be, even though I haven't written it yet.
Got ya.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds so artistic.
Yeah, so I need to go through, and it's a lot of work, and actually write all of those.
But you've got like a title or something in mind to then build off.
Exactly. I've got I guess the skeleton structure.
Can you name a couple of titles of songs?
Yeah, easily.
Copyrighted, of course.
So there's ones which I have already finished, such as Can't Hold a Flame.
Can't hold a flame.
Where Wild Things Play.
Where wild things play. What does that where they play, what does it look like to you?
Well, the whole point of the song is that everyone has their own vision of what that looks like.
What about your
You
vision?
need to find it. Mine?
Where do the wild
I
things play in Robert's mind?
I think of like a very fairy tale fantasy, medieval fantasy forest setting.
Oh, cool. And you're playing there?
Sure, yeah, you can play.
What would you be playing there?
Oh, probably playing a cigar by a fire.
Nice. Big fire? Or small fire?
Medium fire.
Like
Big enough if you want to roast a pig on it, but not a bonfire.
got ya.
Yeah.
That's a nice fire.
Yeah, it's lovely fire.
Pig roasting.
Any kind of roasting.
Verbal. Spit roasting.
Well, that's what it is, the spit roast.
Yeah. I'd grab it. I'd put it on. You'd need to be on the other side of it, putting it on as well, because it's pretty big. This pig. Put something in its mouth. An apple. Let it go.
Whilst both of us smashing cigars.
Yeah. on the cig with the spit.
Yeah, it's a lovely image.
What else is a lovely image? I was just reading this morning, this small child created all these NFTs and he made like 400k. So it's got me inspired. Because he made these little pictures of whales, like pixel art whales, I think like a few thousand of them. It's a fair few. And yeah, they sold as NFTs. So I'm like, maybe I should just make a little pixel art. Get an NFT up for the sake of getting it up.
Yes, definitely. I mean, if there's people are buying it, then I guess you can give it a shot. I mean, it's not so different from normal art. But, you can throw something on a canvas, and if you've got a brand behind it, then people just lap it up. So I want to know how this kid, what made people want to buy this?
Yeah, not sure. Maybe the supply and maybe there was a huge demand for NFTs, and he just had a huge supply. Because NFTs are still pretty fringe, like they're still on the way in.
They are, yeah. I mean, I think NFTs at the moment are a great way to get rich quick, but it's not a long-term investment at the moment.
I'll just deal with the get rich quick then.
Yeah.
I'll just take that.
Yeah. Unless like it's a foundational NFT. Yeah. Like now these whale things are going to be foundational NFTs because they've already had such a high sale.
They become part of the culture of it.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Good on them.
Yeah.
Good on them.
Little shit.
God, you smash whiskey so quick. You have some more?
I may. I've still got a drop left.
I do have some others though if you want to try them later.
Ooh.
I have in my collection Bunnahabhain.
Lafroig.
No, I don't have Lafroig.
I'm going to say Lagavulin.
I have Lagavulin 16, which is my delicious yum yum. I have Ardbeg, which is another great little morsel of marble. And then that it? That's it. Yeah.
Another delicious yum yum.
Yes. And you get a bourbon. Might get like just a classic Buffalo Trace or something.
Yeah, Buffalo Trace would be good. They've got a good history, and it sounds like, you know, it's a bit more prestigious than just drinking Wild Turkey or something like that.
Yeah. Well, the Buffalo Trace we've had before. Delicious.
I remember it was quite sweet, wasn't it?
Yeah, bourbon is sweet.
Yeah,
a lot sweeter than whiskey.
Yeah.
As we're drinking probably the sweetest whiskey I've probably ever had is this.
Interesting. I want to try a super peaty whiskey. What's that one?
So there's Octomore.
Is that the one that's like you're drinking a bonfire, basically?
Possibly. That is, I think that's Brookladdick, or Brookladdick, however you want to pronounce it.
Brookladdick!
And then there's, I think that's like, if you want to get a proper one, that's it. But I think there is another one that's just called Smokehead that I've seen.